Welcome back to my next playthrough series. This time it's Star Wars Outer Rim with the expansion. I'll be doing a solo playthrough with, of course, Han Solo, because you have to. And we'll be playing against Hera Syndulla as the AI player. Really cool AI system in this game. And we'll be playing to, well, we need to get 8 fame and complete our side mission here, Renowned Smuggler, which is perfect for Han Solo. And the AI player needs to get to 10 fame to win. Whoever gets there first is going to win the game. Oh my god, there's so much to this game. There's all kinds of how to play videos. There's playthroughs. There's everything. This game's been out for quite a while. The expansion, I think, has been out for over a year now, too. And I'm finally getting into it. I really like it. I want to get to it. It's kind of like Firefly Lite a little bit. Firefly may be a little bit more complicated than this one. Obviously it takes up a lot more space, and I'm not going to get into all the expansion details. Like I said, there's 1,000 videos out there right now explaining everything about this. We're just going to kind of take a quick look at our Han Solo character that we'll be playing, take a look at our AI character, and then I think we're just going to get into a turn or two, so you'll see how the game plays. And there's a nice little sheet here that tells you. So on a player turn, you do this, and then you do that. And then you have an encounter step, and then player bounty rewards and favors. We're not playing with favors because that's a multiplayer game, and we're playing solo. So there we go. So let's take a quick look at Han Solo, and yeah, and our AI player. There is an AI deck, which is really cool. So the AI deck has 6 cards, which I've already shuffled up, and one of the 6 cards is specific to Hera Syndulla. That's the AI deck for like mercenary traders or smugglers. There's an AI deck as well for bounty hunters, so you can play against a bounty hunter. So the original game came with 8 characters. The expansion came with 8 more, so now there's 16 characters, I believe, or 17, somewhere in there. And you can play against any of them, which is really cool, and you can play as any of them as well. All right, let's take a quick look at Han Solo and the other, our AI player, Hera, and we'll get into a turn. Alright, kind of have to look at it in 2 pieces because it's very long. So we're going to take a look at our ship. So our starter ship is the G-1A Starfighter. I chose this one. It's got a speed of 5. It rolls 3 attack dice and has a hull of 4, so it can take 4 damage. It's just a starter ship. Our starting card for setup was this one here. And it gave us our starting planet is Naboo, so that's where Han Solo is going to start. We need to get to the Spinward Core. And if we get there, we can do this encounter. We can drop off our herd of shacks for 5,000 credits. And we're probably going to want to do that because we want to get a better ship. Of course, that's one of our personal goals. We'll take a look at that in a second. And Han Solo, as part of our startup, well, we'll take a look at that. We actually get the improved nav computer giving us +1 speed. Han Solo himself gives us +2 speed. So now we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a speed of 8. And we start out with a measly 4,000 credits. We're going to need a lot more than that. And of course we start it with 0 fame because we're just beginning the game. And these boards kind of fall around. And yeah, we can take a look at our factions and what reputation we have. And then we're going to take a look at our sideboard, which is part of the expansion. Yes, lots going on. And let's take a look at Han Solo himself quickly. Because we have a personal goal. It says have a ship with a cost of at least 15,000 to gain a fame and flip this card. So of course we want to get to 8 fame and complete all of our side objectives to win the game before the AI can get to 10 fame. Alright, we start out with a negative hut reputation, and so it basically says startup card 91 and negative hut reputation. So card 91 was the cargo card we just looked at. We have a negative hut reputation, and we're neutral on Syndicate, Empire, and Rebels. And we'll take a zoom in a little bit more on this card, have a look at it. Alright, so this is an ambition sheet. We don't have to play with the ambition cards. This came with the expansion, but I do want to play with it because it's really cool. And I think this one is very appropriate to Han Solo because it's to become a renowned smuggler. So the first thing we have to do to get our first little tick here is make a name for yourself. Deliver 3 illegal goods. We'll have to pick up some illegal goods from the market. And then we have to brave the maelstrom, take an additional turn from a maelstrom encounter. So I guess we have to do the Maelstrom encounter twice in a row. That can be pretty bad. We need a beefier ship and probably some crew and some better abilities. Then we have to upgrade your ship, have a ship and mods with a total cost of 30,000. Wow. And finally, deliver a highly sought after commodity. So we need the Kyber crystals cargo and the nearest player. So anyway, we'll get to all the details of that later on. But that's so we have to complete this and get 8 fame on our tracker before the AI gets to 10 fame. Is it going to happen? I don't know. We'll take a look at the market deck when we get to the that step in the game where we can actually, if we're on a planet, we can take a market action. So here we go. Again, so we're going to start out, so planning steps, so we can either move, we can gain 2,000 credits, or we can recover all damage from our ship and our character. So I think we're just going to start the game. We'll learn as we play how everything works. We'll probably take a turn here, get things set up, and yes, my voice is still kind of half dead. So I'm doing my best. Well, let's zoom down on Han Solo, and let's have him start taking a turn. Alright, so the first thing we're actually looking for is some illegal cargo, and we are also looking to get to the spinward core, which is the opposite side of the trailing core, so we want to jump across the board to the other side. This is also part of the expansion, the extra bits of boards. So we have a total movement of 8, because we're Han Solo. So we're going to start off by going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright. Alright, so we're sitting here on the trailing core worlds, as my voice goes. So we'll take a look at what we can do. So in the action stack, you can perform any or all deliver cargo and bounties. We don't have any to deliver. So we can take a market action. It may discard up to 2 cards from the top of a single market deck, and then you may buy the top card of a market deck. Then resolve patrol movement and reveal contact icons on the next card of any, and trade. Well, we're not trading because we're playing solo. And lastly, we will have an encounter. So there we go. Alright, let's get to it. So we're on the core world, so we're going to take a look at the market decks and figure out how we're going to do this. We can cycle a couple cards right now. Let's go ahead in the... Oh, I kind of like that blaster, grenade launcher. We can go ahead. Let's cycle the bounty deck. So this is the bounty deck. We're just going to cycle the cards. We're not buying anything right now. We're just cycling it so we can go Dr. Afra, U5. Now, and for a second, we'll just flip that over. Alright, boob. Job wanted. Destination space. Another player, at least 1 reputation. Solve a combat. If you win, gain the reward. So we can go fight the AI player if we want to, but we just wanted to cycle through that. We don't have to. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to the, I think this is the cargo deck, and we're going to go ahead and grab this, costing us 2,000 credits. But we'll pay we have 4,000, we'll spend 2,000 credits, and we're just going to grab this card, because one of our main goals is to deliver 3 illegal cargoes. So cannot buy in Catatonia, we're on the trailing core. Deliver to Cantonica, sorry. You have to roll 1 die and get a success, otherwise resolve card 1. Ooh. And if we do it, we're going to get 7,000 and a fame. So boom, we're going to grab this cargo, and oh man, we only have 1 cargo spot. Well, maybe I don't want to do that. Well, I'm going to have to retro that. I don't think we're going to do that right now. We're going to keep our 2,000 credits. Well, let's see if there's anything else we want to get. We only have 4,000 credits. There's nothing else we can buy, except we could go ahead and buy this card. Take a closer look at it. See a familiar name on the bounty board. Do we want to do a bounty or not? Han Solo rolls 3 dice for attacking. A space containing another player has at least 1 negative reputation. Well, so far, our AI character has no negative reputation. I think we're just not going to buy anything right now. Darn it. Alright, well, that's it. We cycled a couple cards through a deck. I wanted to get that illegal cargo, but we only have 1 cargo hold. It's already full, and we kind of want to deliver it to get credits. Alright, so we're into the encounter phase. Encounter steps. So we're sitting here at the core, our trailing core worlds. We want to jump to the other side of the board, and so we're going to take a look at this deck, which is all shuffled, and we're going to go across the core. So we're going to grab one of these cards and take a look at it. Alright, so we're trying to jump from that side of the board over to the Spinward Core Worlds here, because we have a cargo to deliver there for a lot of credits. So what we do is we grab the top card off of the encounter deck here. Our encounter is going to be across the core. So we could stay at the Core Worlds, have a Core World encounter, or we can cross the galaxy, across the core, and we're going across the core. You consider taking your shortcut through Deveron's system, but you have enemies there. You may move directly to the other Core World space. If you do, test stealth. If you fail, you must gain the gear below. Oh, a broken arm? Oh man, you cannot discard except after you recover damage. You can discard this card. Oh, for God's sake. So do we get a broken arm? Testing stealth. Do we have stealth? We have piloting. And we have tech. The only way to succeed at this is to get on these 8-sided die. We have to get the critical hit symbol. And there's only one. Oh, we're going to go ahead. Han Solo's got to get to the other side of the galaxy. If you do, test stealth. So we do move across, but we have enemies. So we make it over there. And now we got to test stealth. If you fail, you're going to get a broken arm. Alright, is Han Solo going to start the game with a broken arm? That would suck. Alright, let's get out the dice tower. And let's roll them up and hope we get a critical success. And we get one success, and we get an eyeball, neither of which is the critical success. So we do indeed end up with a broken arm. Jeez. Take a quicker look at that. You cannot discard this card except as described below. After you recover damage from your character, discard it. So we have to do a recover. So this basically takes up a gear slot for us. And we have a broken arm. Oh well, we can survive with a broken arm. We did get over here. That's where we want it to be. Alright, up next. That's the end of our turns. We've had our encounter. Everything's happened. Now it is time for the AI to have their turn. Alright, so the AI gets their turn. We just grab the top card of the shuffled AI deck, and we have a look at it. Oh my god, it's her specific card. Plan step. Do the first that applies. If defeated, recover all damage. Not defeated. Move toward the nearest goal. Okay, her goal is she is trying to get to, if we look at hers, she's trying to get to Tatooine to gain 5,000 to drop off her cargo. And yes, these things do move around, making it a little bit fiddly. Alright, so she's going to try to move toward Tatooine, which is way over here as I knock a whole bunch of stuff all over the place, because why wouldn't I? In my sickly condition, that's why I got this little marker here. She's heading there. She's got a speed of 6, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So next time she'll be able to get there. Alright, continuing on with our AI card. Action step. Do all that apply. Move 2 spaces toward your nearest goal, ignoring patrols. Oh, wow. Can she get there? No, because she can go 1, 2. She's 1 space away. Alright, nice try. If Hera moves, her ship suffers a damage. Okay, well, she suffered a damage to do that. Her ship has a hull of 3. She's still okay. If at a cargo destination, deliver it. Not quite. 1 away. Buy cargo and place a gold token on the card's destination. She only has 1 cargo there to do. Alright, I'm going to rule it here because it says buy cargo and place a gold token. She already has a cargo, so don't think she's going to buy another one because she's only 1 step away from completing that. So we're not going to buy a cargo for her. So we're going to go to the encounter step. Do the first apply. If a negative reputation matching a patrol, there's no patrols anywhere yet. So we'll skip that. If at a job destination, complete it. Well, no, she's not. Recover all damage. Well, okay, she got damage to her ship. It's fixed. And special, discard the top card of the bounty and luxury market decks. Then shuffle this AI card back into the AI deck. So we just take this and shuffle it back in the AI deck. Hope that it doesn't come up next time. It might. Away we go. Alright, so shuffled up. So we're going to get rid of the top card off the luxury deck, which is this one. So the undercover agent goes away, and on top we have 15,000, the Sith Holocron. And we don't do any of this because we didn't actually purchase a card. It's only when you purchase cards or gain cards that you end up doing that. And now I forgot what the other deck was. Oh, good Lord. Still suffering from this rotten post-COVID garbage. Alright, I'll be right back there to find out which other card deck that was. Alrighty, it was the Bounty deck, and the Bounty deck is this one right here. Alright, so this Wanted, excuse me, Wanted goes away, and we get this Bounty on Saw Gerrera. Whoa, 6, this guy is tough. So that's going to be on the top of the Bounty deck. Again, we don't do the ship movement or whatever for that. Alright, so zoom down to our Han Solo character, we'll wrap up our episode for today. Alrighty, kind of a slow start against the AI. We're both at 0. What I will probably try to do is do 2 turns an episode after this one. This was kind of the startup episode. And my voice is just frickin' dying here, and I'm not impressed. Alright, so we're sitting here right now. We got Han Solo over at the Spinward Core, where he needs to be to deliver his cargo next time. He's got a broken arm, though. Well, whatever. I'll see if we can deal with that. And our AI is 1 step away from delivering her cargo. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Outer Rim and the expansion. We're playing as Han Solo. We're trying to become a renowned smuggler against the AI player, Hera Syndulla. We'll see how we do. So thanks so much. I'll see you next time. Continuation Outer Rim with Han Solo.